keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome everybody. We're here live from Lisbon High School Gymnasium, North Dakota Division A girls basketball. This is an Division A versus Division B contest tonight. The Lisbon Broncos out of Region 1A and the Oaks Tornadoes out of Region 1B. So Division A versus Division B happening tonight inside Lisbon High School Gymnasium. The Broncos enter this tournament, or enter the game tonight with a 0-11 record. That's in the region. 4-14 overall Oaks. The Tornadoes are 5-2 in District 1, 5-5 overall in Region 1, and 12-6 overall for their North Dakota Division B record. Broncos opened up their season on the 30th of November with the win. They defeated Richland by a score of 35-26. So way back in November, Broncos picked up their first win, and then their most recent win was the last week. On Friday, they defeated the Ellendale Cardinals by a score of 49-36. Broncos snapped a 10-game skid after the holiday break and defeated the Ellendale Cardinals here inside their home gymnasium. That was actually over in the Armory by a score of 49-36. And the Oaks Tornadoes opened up their season with a win as well on the 30th of November. They traveled to South Border. That was played in Ashley. And they defeated the South Border Mustangs by a score of 65-26. Their most recent game, and let's say their most recent win was on the 29th of January, and that was a home game versus Richland. They defeated the Colts by a score of 60-58. And their most recent game on the 3rd of February, they dropped that to West Fargo by a score of 41-49. That was at the North Dakota State College of Science, or NDSCS Bonanza. That was played on the 3rd of February. The Broncos have another home game this week on the 8th of February. They take on Carrington. And then the Oaks Tornadoes along with the rest of Class B, they enter their district tournament starting on the 9th of February. So this is Oaks' last regular season game. And then they start their district tournaments on Friday on the 9th. And that's the 9th to the 12th of February for District 1 girls basketball tournament. And the 19th to 24th of February, the Region 1 girls basketball tournament. And the Broncos finish out this week with that home game against Carrington on the 8th of February. Well, that is your matchup tonight between the Lisbon Broncos out of Division A, the Oaks Tornadoes out of Division B. Age-old rivals as far as athletics in the state of North Dakota, down in the southeast corner of the state. We'll go ahead, we'll step away, continue our preview of our matchup tonight, along with new state rankings and standings across the region in Division A, and also in Region 1 North Dakota class, or Division B basketball. You're watching yourliveevent.com. We'll return after word from our sponsors.
It's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
Hey, welcome back. yourliveevent.com here for North Dakota girls basketball matchup, Division A versus Division B tonight inside Lisbon High School Gymnasium. The Lisbon Broncos versus the Oaks Tornadoes. Lisbon 4-14 on the year. The Oaks Tornadoes sitting at 12-6. Broncos picked up their most recent win on the 2nd of February. Oaks Tornadoes most recent win on the 29th of January. Most recent game on the 3rd of February, where they defeated by West Fargo by a score of 41-49. So that is your matchup tonight on yourliveevent.com here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our camera guy tonight, Tristan Schwab. Looking at your Division or A Region 1 standings. And sitting in the top spot are the Kindred Vikings with an overall record of 14-5, 8-2 in the region. Valley City with a 14-5 overall record, 8-2 in Region 1. Wapton High School in third place, 9-8 overall, 7-3 in the region. Northern Cass 12-6 overall, 5-4 in the region. Central Cass 8-10 overall, 4-6 in the region. Oak Grove High School 6-12 overall, 3-7 in the region. In Lisbon in the last position at 4-14 overall, 0-11 in Region 1. In the Division A Region 1 basketball tournaments, that's the 19th to the 24th of February at the Shield Center, Sanford Health Athletic Complex on the NDSU campus. And turn into your Division A girls basketball poll. This one released earlier this afternoon. You have Thompson, the number 1 team, with a 17-0 record out of Region 2. Botno, number 2 team, at 17-2 out of Region 3. South Prairie Max, the number 3 team, out of Region 3. Number 4 in the state is Nedros, out of Region 3. And Devils Lake, your number 5 team in the state in the Division A girls basketball poll. And they hail out of Region 2. Region 1 with a couple teams receiving votes now, with Kindred at 15-4. Kindred at 14-5, along with Valley City at 14-5, receiving votes in the latest girls basketball poll, along with Bismarck Shallow Christian with a 13-4 record. So that is your most recent North Dakota Division A girls basketball poll, released earlier this afternoon. Looking at your region standings, going over to Region 2. Region 2, you have the number 1 team in the state with Thompson High School with a 7-0 Region 2 record, 17-0 overall. Then Devils Lake sitting at 5-2 in the region and 12-5 overall. That's your top 2 teams out of Region 2. Lisbon's opponent on Thursday, the Carrington High School Cardinals, out of Region 2, they sit at 4-4 in their region and 13-5 overall. So Broncos will take on Carrington on Thursday. They in a home contest here inside Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Out of Region 3, your top 2 teams, South Prairie Max with a region record of 5-1, 17-2 overall. Botno High School at 5-1, 17-2 overall. Nedros High School 6-2 in the region, 16-2 overall. Your top 3 teams out of Region 3, top 3 out of Region 4. Bismarck Shiloh Christian 5-0 in Region 4, 15-4 overall. Rockford City 2-1 in the region, 11-6 overall. Hazen High School in the 3rd spot, 3-2 in Region 4, 9-10 overall. Well, that's your top three teams out of the Region 2, 3, and 4. And then out of Region 1, just to rehash that, Kindred and Valley City, both with region records of 8-2, both sit at 14-5 overall. In your 3rd team in Region number 1 out of Division A is Wapton High School, 7-3 region record, 9-8 overall. I'm going to turn our attention to Division B in North Dakota Class B, or Division B, District 1, Region 1, with your Oaks Tornadoes. Sitting with your top team out of District 1, Region 1, we have Maple River with a 7-0 District 1 record. They're 7-0 in the region, 15-3 overall. Sargent County sitting at 7-1 in the District 1, 10-1 in Region 1, 16-2 overall in Oaks High School, the third team in the standings in Division B, Region 1, District 1. They have a 5-2 District 1 record. They're 5-5 in the region and 12-6 overall for your standings out of District 1, Region 1 for the Oaks Tornadoes. In your latest Division B girls basketball poll, you have Mayport CG. And most of this poll is unchanged. A little bit of a switch up here as we get midway through the top 10, but Mayport CG in the number 1 spot with 17-1 record. Langdon Area Edmore Munich 18-1. Central McLean at 18-0, the number 3 team in the state Division B girls basketball. Number 4 is Bowman County 15-2. Bowman County moves up a spot. They were number 5 last week. Maple Ripper moves up as well. They were number 6 last week with a 15-3 record. They move up to the number 5 spot. Sargent County drops down from number 4 into the number 6 position. They are 16-2 overall. Edgeley Colm Montpelier, number 17 ranked team in the state at 14-4. Kenmare Bullbills 13-6 at number 8. TGU Titans number 9 at 15-4. In Washburn, number 10, 15-3. Others receiving votes. We have St. John 16-3. Linton HMB 13-5. Benson County 14-5, and Garrison with a 13-5 record for your latest Division B girls basketball poll released earlier this afternoon. And games on schedule for this evening. We do have a number of teams in the top 5 out of Division A. We have a number 2 versus number 3 with South Prairie Max. They will travel to Nedril, so that's a number 2 versus number 5 on Division A tonight. You also have Turtle Mountain Community High School at number 3, Botno, out of Division A. In Four Winds, Minnewacan, they travel to Devils Lake, take on the number 4 ranked team in the state, Devils Lake. And then we have Standing Rock. Standing Rock takes travels to Bismarck Shiloh Christian. Bismarck Shiloh Christian receiving votes in the latest girls basketball poll. Out of Division B, we have, along with another Division B, Division A game for tonight, we have Hillsborough Central Valley versus Larimore. Lytton HMB, honorable mention, they're receiving votes in the latest Division B girls basketball poll. They take on Center Stanton. Central McLean takes on number 4 Bowman. And then your final game with your Division A game, we have Valley City at Central Cass for another Division A girls basketball game on tap tonight. So that's your roundup for the girls basketball in Division A, Division B in the state of North Dakota. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back with your starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com.
We believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullus & Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullus & Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullus & Olson Agency.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd.
Welcome back here, LiveEvent.com. We're back for starting lineups tonight. Division A-B basketball with the Lisbon Broncos and the Oaks Tornadoes. Look at your starting lineup for the Oaks Tornadoes. The starting at guard is a junior, number 1, Savannah Sunby. Another guard, junior, number 10, Cassidy Jackson. A forward, that's senior, number 11, Lily Thorpe. At guard, junior, number 15, Molly Sitzler. And at guard, junior number 22, Brianna Schmitz. The Tornadoes are coached by Judy Hansen and assisted by Nick Freet and Sean Kurjane. And your Lisbon Broncos, also a senior night, honoring their seniors at the beginning of the game. All seniors in the lineup. Starting tonight, we have at guard, 5'8 senior, number 5, Ella Tui. Guard, 5'5 senior, number 20, Kaya Sweet. Forward, 5'10 senior, number 14, Kyra Heckrell. Forward, 5'8 senior, number 21, Kendra Differding. And forward, 5'9 senior, number 23, Emerson Schultz. The Broncos coached by Barb Sweet, assisted by Kara Tui and J.C. Spencer. Well, those are your starting lineups for tonight's contest. The Broncos sitting at 4-14, coming off a win on Friday inside their home gymnasium. They defeated the Ellendale Cardinals by a score of 49-36. That was over in the Armory. The Broncos, at the end of their 5-game homestand, they started on the 30th of January. They played Wahpeton. They lost to the Huskies by a score of 25-55. Then they played Valley City. They lost to Valley City 36-61. Defeated Ellendale the following night 49-36. And we're back here for the fourth of the fifth home game stand for the Broncos against the Oaks Tornadoes. We have our opening tip-off. With Oaks and Lisbon. Oaks sitting at 12-6 overall. Division A versus Division B tonight. That's Kyra Heckrell out for the Broncos. And the tip goes here to Differding. Differding gets it over to Sweet. Sweet works it around, back around the top, the far side. Back to Differding. Differding lobs it over to Sweet, looking for Heckrell and Gilbert. A little shot by Sweet. Skids across the backboard. We do have, I think it's not sure what the whistle was for, but a tornado ball, first possession for the Broncos. So have to say results in a turnover. Was Sitzler on the far side. They worked it in underneath the bucket. Put it up for 2. That was Thorpe, Lily Thorpe. Now just inside the three-point line. That shot is good for Sunby. So Savannah Sunby with the first points in the game. Inbound pass, that's the Differding. She's fouled underneath, so we do a foul on the shot. Differding goes to the line for 2. So Lily Thorpe picks up the first personal. Savannah Sunby for Oaks with the first 2 points of the game. That shot by Differding is up and good. Differding off to a good shot. Or a good start. Down to 6:49 in the first quarter. Second shot is up and away. Makes 2. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. Ties it up. And Tornadoes break that press of the Broncos. Goes back to the far side. Tornadoes working around. That's from 3. That's up, off, no good. Bounces around here. Gilbert with the rebound. Gets it back to Sweet. In background, that's Gilbert. Cross court to Sweet. Sweet now starts to move the ball, a little fake to the basket. Works to Heckrell. Now to Sweet from 3 points. It's up and no good. Off the backside of the rim here. Now to Tui. Works it back around to Heckrell from 3. Puts it up. That shot's off. No good. On the mark, just a little bit too much on it. Tornadoes quickly down court. To Sunby. Works it inside. Over to Thorpe. Driving the lane. Just taken away. Stripped by Sweet. So Sweet strips the ball carrier. And turnover by the Tornadoes. Tui from 3. That's up off the backboard. No good. Broncos letting it fly early. Down to 5:33 remaining. That bounce pass out of bounds. Another turnover by the Tornadoes. So still tied up at 2. And Coach Sweet takes a timeout. Wants to slow things down, talk a little strategy with their team. So we'll step away, take a timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com.
To scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, welcome back here at YourLiveEvent.com. Division A, Division B contest tonight inside Lisbon High School Gymnasium. 4-14 Broncos take on the 12-6 Oaks Tornadoes. Inbounds by Tui back to Sweet. Now Tui brings it down court, cross half court. Here's defense by Jackson. That's stolen away. A little left-hand layup and good for Schmitz. Schmitz puts up 2 more points for Oaks. Now Heckrell breaks the defense. Tui from 3. That's off. No good. Rebound. Nice follow-up by Sweet. Sweet had a shot. Now inside, Tui bats it away, gets it to Heckrell. Heckrell's looking for a little help. He's going to slow this down. She's trailed by Sunby. Goes to the lane. That's from 3 from Differding. That's off. Sweet follows it up again. So Sweet anticipating those shots. And then she's now Differding's fouled by Sunby. So second team foul. First personal on Sunby. Nice inbound pass to Heckrell. Great play by the Broncos on the inbound pass. Heckrell comes up, puts it in for 2. Oaks breaks the full court press. This goes and driving the lane and a foul. Gilbert and Sweet. See who they give it to. Going on Sweet. So Sweet with the foul, first team foul. Their first shot, no good. Brianna Schmitz, second shot, puts it up, little spin on it, no good. Rebound by Tui, clears it out to Heckrell. Schmitz 0 for 2. The Tui in the corner to Sweet from 3 points. That's up and good. Sweet nails it. Broncos with a 1-point lead. Quickly down court. Tornadoes, little right-handed layup and good for Thorpe. Quick turnaround. Traffic in the middle of the court. Oaks now has a 1-point lead. Here's Sweet into traffic. Tried to hit a bounce pass to Gilbert. That's broken up by Schmitz. Schmitz clears it out over to Sitzler. Sitzler brings it down. Sunby underneath the basket, hands it off. And clear it back out to Brianna Schmitz. Now over to Sitzler. Sitzler from 3 points. Up, no good. Here to Differding with the rebound. Hands it off to Sweet. Sweet. Little cross dribble. Tooby clears across court. Now to Gilbert in the far corner. To Toohey. Sweet camped out in the near corner. That's Heckrell underneath. Puts it off. A little bit too much on it. Broncos with the rebound. Gilbert to Sweet. Wide open from three. Drained, and that's no good. Another offensive rebound. That time to Gilbert. Gilbert to Sweet. Broncos 20 seconds on the shot clock. Clears it across. Back over to Sweet. Differding working inside. Differding puts it on. Ooh, and out of bounds. Differding tried to clear back into the Oaks Tornadoes player over there. Ended up hitting the official. Bronco ball. Wertman in the game. As Sweet and Toohey. So we have Berea, Sweet, and Wertman. Wertman from three, lets it fly, no good. Rebound by Gilbert, puts it up. Chance for a three-point play here. Gilbert with the basket. You get the score right. 9-6 is our score. Quant in for the Tornadoes. So that's good. Gilbert nails it from the free throw line. Broncos take a 4-point lead. 2:18 remaining in the first quarter. Yeah, turnover by the Tornadoes. Berea Sweet inbounds at Wertman in the backcourt. She brings it down here. Pass to Sweet. Gilbert comes out top of the key. Wertman in the far corner. Differding cuts it off. Now working inside here to Gilbert. Puts it off the floor. Does Heckrell. Heckrell tried to make a move to the inside. She's forced back out. Got some help from Wertman. Pass is going to go over and back. The Broncos let it go out. A turnover on Lisbon. Tornadoes ball at the half court, just beyond on the Tornado side of half court. That's far. Not working inside. That was Quant with the shot. Charging in for a nice rebound of Thorpe. Shot put off. Too hard off the glass. Another offensive rebound. Puts it up. Little rainbow shot up and over. No good. Rebound by the Broncos. So that was put up by Thorpe. Working inside to Differding. Hit out of bounds. Cassidy Jackson with the defense underneath the bucket. Knocks it out of bounds. Kaya Sweet back in the game along with Toohey. So Gilbert and Wertman take a seat. Right now, Kaya Sweet, Berea Sweet, Differding, Toohey, and Heckrell. Clears it out. Differding is going to charge in left-handed off the glass. No good. Differding tried to clear it over the top. Defended by the Tornadoes. That going coast to coast. And jump ball goes to the Tornadoes. That was Cassidy Jackson. They put it up high off the glass at the front of the rim. No good. Down to 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter. That's off the glass. That's good. Count it, and a foul. So Schmitz with the bucket. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Has a chance for a three-point play. Pull the Tornadoes within one. Kaya Sweet out. Wertman back in. The shot rolls around and in, finally falls in now for Schmitz. Schmitz 1 for 3 from the line. Broncos quickly down court. Tornadoes within one at the end of this first quarter, down to 36 seconds remaining. That's from 3 from Sweet and drains it. Sweet with the three-pointer. Tornadoes down, no time on the shot clock. Under 20 seconds remaining first quarter. It bounces that inside, little turnaround. Goes through the back door and up and in. On the left-hand side for Schmitz. You're down to 3 seconds. That shot's put up. And at the end of the first quarter, your score 13-11 in favor of the Lisbon Broncos. You will step away, take a word from our sponsors. Come back for our second quarter play on yourliveevent.com.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Hey, welcome back, Lisbon High School Gymnasium. The Lisbon Broncos with a 2-point lead heading into our second quarter, 13-11. Broncos balanced scoring across their lineup. Brianna Schmitz for the Tornadoes with 7 points. She leads all scorers in the game up to this point. We're at the start of the second quarter. Broncos ball over to Differding from Sweet from 3. Lets it fly. That's off. No good. Here's Heckrell. Heckrell with the scramble underneath the basket to Differding. That's out of bounds. And looks like the Broncos retain possession. So big scramble after that 3-point bomb by Bria Sweet. Bounced off. Heckrell scrambled to get it. Got it to Differding and then goes batted out of bounds. Now to Differding. Back to the top. Kaya Sweet. Sweet thinks about it. It's going to dribble in left-hand side. Finds a lane and rolls around. Out. And rebound by the Tornadoes. A nice move by Sweet. Just exploded through the backside of the lane as a hole opened up. And that's out. And Tornado Bronco ball. So score still 13-11 in the second quarter. You're on your Bank North scoreboard. Over here to Heckrell. Has Gilbert. Heckrell, Gilbert rotate around. And Differding kind of misread Gilbert's move. Gilbert was cutting it into the lane. She thought she was going to stay out. Or stay outside, and that's turnover by the Broncos. 13-11 is our score. Down to 6:44 in the second period. Division A, Division B, North Dakota girls basketball contest. We're live from Lisbon High School. And that is a foul on Heckrell. So Heckrell picks up her first personal. The Broncos with their first team foul of the second quarter. That inbound pass right to the near side. That was Jackson. Jackson worked over by Heckrell, knocks it out of bounds. And a sub in the game. So that's Brianna Schmitz back in the game. And we do have another timeout on your Bank North scoreboard. The Lisbon Broncos up 13-11. That was our score at the end of the first quarter here at the 6:15 mark. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. That is Bank North, our scoreboard sponsor for the high school winter sports season on yourliveevent.com down here in Lisbon, North Dakota. That's a Differding after the timeout with the inbound pass. It's a Kaya Sweet now to Heckrell, top of the key. Sweet giving some room. She takes the shot off, rolls around, no good, just off the mark. Now 13-11. That's out of bounds, mishandled, and turnover by Sitzler. Here's the Heckrell. Heckrell, the top of the key. Now gets help from Differding over here to the near side. Gilbert loses their footing. Sweet drives the lane, puts it up, gets their own pass, deflected back to her. Or I should say her shot. That was a blocked shot. Goes back to Sweet. She puts it up. She's fouled on the shot. I should say on the putback. So Schmitz with her first personal. Sweet at the line for two. First one's good for Sweet. She has 4 points in the game. And moving to the backcourt side, Differding and Maria Sweet. That second shot also good. 5 points in the game for Kaya Sweet. The first 2 points of this quarter for either team. Now 15-11 in favor of the Broncos. They're at the 5:20 mark. And driving the lane, that's put up off the glass. Rolls in for two. So Cassidy Jackson with the little scoop layup here. Sweet from the corner. That's off, no good. That was Kaya Sweet. That's off, hard off the glass. This rolls around and out of bounds. And white ball. So it's Broncos ball. Here, just beyond half court. Workman takes it in, gets it over to Sweet. Kaya Sweet and Schmitz now Differding with the ball for the Broncos. As Bree Sweet over in that far corner. Broncos work it back around the top here to Kaya Sweet. She pulls it down. Sweet drives left-hand side. Is going to put it up off the glass. A little bit short. Rebound by the Tornadoes. A little pressure by the Broncos. They throw it away. Oaks throws it away. Another turnover. After that pressure and press by the Broncos, Jackson throws it away on the far side of the court. This is Kaya Sweet. Differding darts through the lane. Kicks it back out, and all Differding drives the lane, puts it up a little bit too hard off the back of the rim. Broncos with the 2-point lead. Far pass underneath the basket. So that was intended for Quant. Quant kind of camped out there. She was heading for the bucket before she had the ball in her hand. That's a turnover by Quant and the Oaks Tornadoes. Broncos ball here with 3:55 remaining in the second quarter. This one's flying by. That's Quant with the steal. Tornadoes quickly down court. He clears it back out. That's over to Thorpe. That's up. Off, no good. Quant with the rebound. Goes up. Here's Wortman. Now to Differding. A loose ball picked up by Differding. Differding brings it down, cross half court. She works against Jackson. Jackson with the steal. Jackson clears it back out. It's going to go left-hand side. Sitzler drives the lane, puts it up, rolls around, no good, but she's fouled as she drives the lane at the line for 2. So Kaya Sweet with her 3rd. 2 team fouls. A shot up, no good. So Sitzler trying to get her first points in the game. Second shot is good for Sitzler. She has her first points of the game. Tornadoes within 1, 15-14 is our score. That ball knocked away, goes out of bounds. Broncos retain possession. That's knocked out by Lily Thorpe. Ellie Klein in the game. Lily Thorpe out. That's inbound pass blocked, pushed back by Sitzler. Here's Sweet, Gilbert. Now Heckrell rotates back around over here to Differding. Far corner, Differding brings it back to the top, clears it out. That's Brinley. Differding with the ball, goes left-hand side. She's gonna put it up. Gilbert drives the lane, pushes it up and in for 2 for Gilbert. Have Gilbert with 5 points in the game. Broncos up by 3. That's underneath the bucket. Intended for Klein. Picked off by Heckrell. Now Sweet. Bria Sweet brings him down court. Heckrell from 3. Lets it fly. That's off. No good. Good follow-up. Here to Differding. Just inside the 3-point line. No good. Shot. Rebound. That's Quant with the rebound. The right side, back to the top here, over to Sitzler. Sitzler's going to drive the lane. Here's Quant. Heckrell with the steal, and she's fouled. Takes a forearm shot to the side of the head. So second team foul. Quant with the foul. Sweet drives the lane off, no good. Foul rebound and another foul. So this is going against 30. So Jocelyn Quant picks up 2 quick fouls, her second. 3 team fouls for the Tornadoes and 147. This first shot short. No good for Heckrell. Heckrell with 2 points in the game. Second shot rolls around and goes in for Kyra Heckrell. 3 points now for Heckrell. 1 of 2 from the line. Broncos 4-point lead. They led 13-11 after the first quarter. Working inside, that ball's tipped away. Gilbert and Heckrell, a little block shot. Good teamwork with Gilbert and Heckrell. Heckrell scoops the ball back up, gets it out to Sweet. Here's Wertman. Brinley Differding darts inside, has an open bucket, puts it up and in, so good get and goal. Differding with 2. That shot out, now a good rebound here underneath the basket. Offensive rebound and a bucket for Lily Thorpe with the bucket. Looked like Quant with the rebound. That shot from 3 rolls off, no good. That was by Wertman. Rebound put up by Gilbert for 2. Gilbert, ferocious on the inside, puts it up for 2. She has 7 in the game. Here's Schmitz, passes inside, no, works it out, little fake. Man, Heckrow got a hand on it, but that went right into the hands of Quant. She puts it up for 2. Quant with her first 2 points of the game. Down to 19 seconds remaining. 22-18, Broncos up by 4. 14 seconds remaining, second quarter. Out to Wertman from 3. She's all alone and lets her fly, no good. Differding temporarily had the ball, down to 5 seconds. Here's Oaks' last second shot. That's short, no good. They're going to halftime. The Lisbon Broncos lead 22-18 here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll step away and take a word from our sponsors and recap our first half of play.
Jump into tax season, let's approach it with the same enthusiasm as your favorite sports teams. Olson Accounting dribbles through piles of paperwork and pins down deductions like a pro. They aim to come out on top and stick a refund. Tax season is about strategy and teamwork. Olson Accounting trains to be the best in class. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is YourLiveEvent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on YourLiveEvent.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from
You're welcome back here, LiveEvent.com. Lisbon Broncos in this Division A versus Division B contest lead the Oaks Tornadoes at halftime 22-18. The Oaks on the board first in the game. Savannah Sunby makes the first basket, first 2 points of the game in the first quarter. The Broncos at the end of one led 13-11. We're here at halftime. The Broncos up 22-18. In the scoring column for the Broncos, balanced scoring across their lineup. You have Kaya Sweet with 5 points in the game. Kendra Differding with a pair of free throws for 2 points. Taryn Gilbert with 7 points in the game, leading scorer for the Broncos at halftime. Kyra Heckrell with 3. Bria Sweet with 3 points in the game. And Brinley Differding with 2 points in the game. So that is your scoring for the Lisbon Broncos. The Broncos overall going 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Sweet was 2 for 2. Differding 2 for 2. Heckrell was 1 for 2, and Gilbert was 1 for 1 from the line with the 3-point play. Made the basket, and then fouled on the shot for the Broncos. For the Oaks Tornadoes, also balanced scoring across their lineups. Savannah Sunby with 2 points in the game. Lily Thorpe with 4. Molly Sitzler with 1 point. Went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Brianna Schmitz with 7 points in the game. This was unofficially. And Quant with 2 points in the game. Oaks Tornadoes in the first half of play went 2 of 5 from the free throw line. The Sitzler was 1 of 2. And Schmitz was 1 of 3, so they're 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Unofficially in the first half of basketball. The fouls. Micaiah Sweet for the Broncos with 3 personal fouls in the game. And Kyra Heckrell with 1 for Lisbon. The Oaks Tornadoes have Quant with 2 fouls in the game. And then 3 players with a foul each. And Savannah Sunby, Lily Thorpe, and Brianna Schmitz, each with 1 foul apiece for the Oaks Tornadoes. So this is part of your Olson Accounting halftime show. Just going over our stats.
G58.
Our halftime stats for the Lisbon Broncos and the Oaks Tornadoes with Olson Accounting. If you need help with your monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and her staff give you a hand. We're on the friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for your tax and accounting needs. Go to colsoncpa.com. That's your Olson Accounting halftime show here on yourliveevent.com. The Lisbon Broncos lead 22-18. We will step away.
B12.
Step away, come back, and close out our Olson Accounting halftime show here on yourliveevent.com.
G56.
This is your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
And welcome back. Your Olson Accounting halftime show on yourliveevent.com. The Lisbon Broncos lead 22-18 at the half. After the end of the first quarter, they're up 13-11. Broncos led in scoring by Taryn Gilbert with 7 points. The Oaks Tornadoes, Brianna Schmitz with 7 points. Unofficially in the game thus far. Lisbon with that 4-14 record picked up a win on the 2nd of February, their most recent game, most recent win also on the 2nd of February over the Ellendale Cardinals last Friday night inside the Armory, 49-36. They finish up this homestand, this 5-game homestand on Thursday versus the Carrington Cardinals. And Carrington out of Division A currently with a 4-4 Region 2 record, and they're 13-5 overall. They will travel down here for Lisbon with the contest against the Broncos on Thursday. That's covered here on yourliveevent.com. Tip-off for that at 7 p.m. on Thursday. The Lisbon Broncos versus the Carrington Cardinals here on yourliveevent.com. The Oaks Tornadoes sitting at 12-6 overall. 5-5 in their region and 5-2 in their district. They start district play on Friday. That district tournament for District 1, Region 1 from the 9th to the 12th of February. This is the Oaks Tornadoes' last regular season game. Their most recent game, they played West Fargo, lost that game 41-49. Most recent win, 29th of January versus Richland. The most recent girls basketball poll, Thompson for Division A. This is Division A, at least this afternoon. Thompson at 17-0, number 1 team. Botno, number 2 at 17-2. Third is South Prairie Max at 17-2. Needros in fourth at 16-2. And Devils Lake in fifth at 12-5. Region 3 stacked up their three best teams in Botno, South Prairie Max, and Needros. The number 2, number 3, and number 4 teams in the states all hail from Region 3. The 1 and 5 team in the state on the Division A side are from Thompson and Devils Lake. So this is your start of your third quarter. Oaks ball. That is the end of the Olsen County halftime show on that first possession of this half, of the second half. Goes to the Oaks Tornadoes. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Clears it across court. Goes over to Sitzler, puts it up and goes down to the floor, but makes the basket. So Sitzler with 3 points in the game. As the Tornadoes within 2. That shot put up by the Broncos, no good. Broncos first possession, they're turned away, no basket. Shot from 3 by Sitzler. Off rebound by Schmitz underneath. And ball goes out of bounds. I guess they're going to call whistle Gilbert, I believe, for the foul. So Gilbert whistled for the foul. Looked like she had all ball, but whistled for the foul underneath. Schmitz first shot, no good. Second shot. That rolls off, also no good here for the Broncos with the ball underneath the basket. So Schmitz goes 0 for 2. He's 1 of 5 from the free throw line for Schmitz. That's Sweet, drives the lane, rolls her off, no good. Schmitz with the ball, pass it off underneath and working the baseline. Went to Sunby. Sunby puts the ball on the line, out of bounds, turnover by the Oaks Tornadoes. Here's Tui to Sweet. He pulls it down. Off the glass, no good. Schmitz quickly down court, passes it off over to Sunby. Sunby to Sitzler, drives the lane, puts it up, rolls around and makes it for 2. Sitzler ties it up. The Oaks Tornadoes doing all the scoring in this third quarter, so we have a timeout. On your Bank North scoreboard, they're tied up here at 22 apiece between the Oaks Tornadoes and the Lisbon Broncos. We'll step away and take a word from our sponsor.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Your home for the district.
Welcome back, yourliveevent.com. Division A-B basketball. That's Heckrow with the ball for the Bronco. Little turnaround move, puts the ball up. Jump shot, no good. Sweetwood gets the hand on it, and turnover by the Tornadoes. So pressure by Sweet on the far side. The resulting pass from that pressure results in a turnover. Here to Wertman. Goes to Sweet. Now Wertman top of the key. There's Gilbert working inside. Gilbert goes to work left-hand side. Spin move to Heckrow. Feeds it into Heckrow. Just missed her. Runs into some traffic. That's stolen away. Here, pressure. And off Heckrow's leg. So Jackson with the move puts it off of Heckrow's leg. Inbound by Sunby. We are tied up at 22. Schmitz to the inside, gives it to Thorpe, turns around, rolls off, no good. Rebound by the Broncos. Wertman brings it down court. Crosses over, spin move now over to Differding. She's called for a travel. Puts the forearm, drags her foot. Still 22 apiece. Oaks with 4 points in this third quarter, all coming from Molly Sitzler. A move to the inside, rolls off, no good. Got her own rebound, that's right to Wertman. Wertman quickly down court, has Brindley Differding a little bit too high on the pass, results in a turnover. And now Kendra Differding in the game. Gilbert out. Tornado ball, far side of the court. Still tied at 22. At Thorpe with the ball. Looks to pass it. Works it now inside. Back to Thorpe. Stolen away by Heckrow. Differding had the ball momentarily stolen by Sunby. Sunby, that's was put up by Sitzler. Rolls off, no good. Rebound by the Broncos. That's from three for Differding, off, no good. It's a rebound. And Differding now a little bit too fast, goes out of bounds, so Brindley Differding with the defense. Pass just a little bit too much on it, mishandled by the Tornadoes. Does go out of bounds, they retain possession. In a timeout for the Oaks Tornadoes, as Coach Judy Hansen wants to slow things down, talk it over with her team. We're tied up at 22 at the 3:25 mark of our third quarter. We'll step away and take a word from our sponsors.
Basketball tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two, open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer, got it, tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
Hey, welcome back, yourliveevent.com. We are all tied up in the third quarter. Girls Division A, Division B basketball contest between the Oaks Tornadoes and the Lisbon Broncos. And Molly Sitzler with the 4 points in the third quarter for the Tornadoes, ties it up at 22 apiece. Broncos still without a basket here at the 3:25 mark of our third quarter. Tornadoes with the ball. Here's the inbound pass over in the far corner. Real sweet. That's knocked away by Wertman. Tornadoes a little bit further away here now, right around half court. Bring it in on the near side. Differting with the defense. Cassidy Jackson directing traffic, sets up the offense. Here's Sunby near side. That's stolen away. Wertman read the pass and knocked out of bounds. So it's knocked out by Wertman. Still tied at 22, 3:04 remaining. We're in the third quarter. Here's Schmitz. Schmitz is going to go right side, goes up against Heckrell, charges in, and she's fouled with the charge. She's called with the charge. So Heckrell had those feet planted on the right-hand side of the lanes. Schmitz called with the charge. It's her second personal. First team foul of the quarter, down to 2:53 remaining. Third quarter, we're still tied at 22. That's Differding. Drives in, kicks it out to Wertman from three, lets it go. That's off, no good. Rebound by the Tornadoes. Quickly down court. Here's Sunby. Waits for Schmitz to drive the lane. That's turnover by the Tornadoes. Left-hand side and all over to Heckrell. Wertman maybe better off taking that one herself. So Heckrell was on the right side. Goes off her hands, out of bounds. Let's say it's Broncos ball. There's Sweet. Kaya Sweet with the inbounds pass, looking to set something up. Here with Wertman. Wertman gets it out. Here's Dakota Sweet. Heckrell gets it. Trapped underneath, defended by Quant. Now he's going to go back in, puts it off left-hand side. No good. Tied up with Differding. And Broncos ball. The Broncos will retain possession. Still tied up at 22, 2:14 remaining, third quarter. Broncos without a basket in the third. Halftime score 22-18. Differding mixing it up. And the inside we got a timeout by Coach Barb Sweet and the Lisbon Broncos. We're tied up at 22 in the third quarter, 2:13 remaining. We'll step away. Another word from our sponsors.
We believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
When you choose.
Hey, welcome back. YourLiveEvent.com. We're tied up at 22. At the end of the first quarter, it's 13-11 in favor of the Broncos. Broncos led at the half, 22-18. Molly Sitzler with 4 points for the Tornadoes in her third quarter. The lone 4 points of this quarter for either team. Tornadoes tied up at 22 apiece. Inbounds pass coming for the Broncos was Sweet. Coach Barb Sweet calls the timeout. Wants to put points on the board this possession. And inbounds pass tipped around. Broncos retain possession over to Wertman. A Sweet here on the far side. Differding's inside the lane. That kicks it out to Wertman from three. That looks good. Short. No good. And off the foot. So it goes out on the Broncos on the far side. Broncos coming away with no points. Tied up at 22. Brindley Differding takes a seat. Broncos right now with Gilbert, Heckrell, Differding, Bria Sweet, and Wertman in the game. Working the. That's Sitzler. And Jackson. Jackson drives inside the lane, throws it up. Hail Mary shot. Rolls around, no good. Almost got it to drop for Jackson. Broncos working hard for this first bucket of the quarters to Sweet. She pulls it down. She's going to drive the lane, puts it up. No foul. As she drove inside, we have a player down on the floor, takes a shot. Here's Heckrell with the steal and the putback. 2 points for Heckrell. So it looks like we have a... So Heckrell ends the scoring drought for the Broncos. They finally answer back with a 2-point bucket, steal, and a putback for Heckrell for 2 points. They're driving the left-hand side. Sitzler to Schmitz. Now back to Sitzler on the far side, far corner. That shot pulled down. Schmitz working inside against Heckrell. Puts it up over the basket. Here to Quant for 2. Quant with 4 points in the game. That's unofficially tied back up at 24. We're at 24. Wertman, Differding darts in the lane. Here's to Gilbert. Gilbert, little spin move, kicks it back out to Sweet. Down to 17 seconds, shot clock, kicks it out to Wertman. Now 13, Wertman from 3, that's short, no good off the front of the rim. Tornadoes with the rebound. Jackson brings it down. She's going to go left-hand side. Here to Sitzler. Drives the lane. That's knocked away. And a foul. If that's away from the ball. So that's going against Wertman with the foul. So second team foul of the quarter for the Broncos. Under 9 seconds remaining in the quarter. Bounce pass, little turnaround shot off the glass, no good, too much on it. Down to 4 seconds, rebound by the Broncos. Sweet puts the shot up, no good. Time expires, that's your score. We're tied up at 24 at the end of the third quarter on YourLiveEvent.com. Division A-B basketball, the Oaks Tornadoes versus the Lisbon Broncos. Step away in return for our final quarter of play inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium.
Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullus & Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullus & Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullus & Olson Agency.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Hey, welcome back. YourLiveEvent.com. The Lisbon Broncos, the Oaks Tornado are all tied up going into our fourth quarter. Broncos just with 2 points in the third quarter. Tornadoes with 4. At the end of one, it was 13-11 in favor of the Broncos. 22-18, the Broncos took a 4-point lead into halftime. Broncos held without a bucket down for about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. Finally, Heckrell ends the drought for the Broncos. Sitzler for Oaks puts in 4 points in the quarter. Tornadoes with the ball, 7:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Pulls it out, that's over to Quant, the far side. Rebound by Sweet, she has a double dribble. So Sweet with the double dribble on the crossover. Turnover by the Broncos. 7:31 remaining fourth quarter. Here's Quant, inbound, that's underneath. Kick outside to Schmitz, going to drive in against Heckrell. Put back over to Thorpe now to Schmitz. Rebound by Quant, Quant's fouled underneath. Quant with the offensive board. Going against Tui with the foul. First team foul this fourth quarter. Kaya Sweet in the game has 3 personal fouls. Here's Quant First free throw is good. Oaks takes the 1-point lead. Second shot also good. Quant 2 for 2, 6 points in the game unofficially. Here's Tui, brings it down court. Little shove to the back. That's going against Differding. It's Differding, a little forearm to the back, picks up the foul. Tornadoes bring it down court. Sitzler against Kaya Sweet. Over to Jackson. Jackson's going to pull it down, sees some daylight. Sets up, puts up the shot, no good. Here's Gilbert with the rebound for the Broncos. Back to Sweet. Gilbert and Differding near side. Tui on the far side with the ball. Differding cuts into lane on the left-hand side. Back to Tui to Sweet. Sweet's going to put up a bomb from 3. That's good for Sweet. Sweet with 8 points in the game. Broncos with the 1-point lead in the fourth quarter. Sitzler drives the lane, had an opening, now works inside. Jackson from 3, no good. Gets her own rebound. Differding whistled with the foul, picks up 2 quick ones. So third team foul on the Broncos in the quarter. Differding with 2 personals in about a minute and a half. This Jackson's going to drive the lane left-hand side, puts it up and good for 2 for Jackson. Jackson's first 2 points of the game. Here's Heckrell. Heckrell's going to drive left-hand side. Nice move, left, right, puts it up, but it's out and no good. So Heckrell went, drive it in, went to left, come back to the right, or excuse me, went right, then left. And a little bit too hard off the backboard. Tornadoes with the 1-point lead. Working the far side, Jackson. Jackson pulls it down. Inside to Quan, off the glass, a little bit too much. Rebound underneath by Heckrell. Heckrell tied up when you have a foul going against Quant. Quant picks up her third personal. Tornadoes 1-point lead, 5:46 remaining. Tied up at 24 after the third quarter. Turnover by the Broncos. Sitzler brings it down court. Wertman with the defense over to Schmidt. Schmidt drives inside, right hand goes off her leg right in the hands of Quan, who puts it up and in for 2. This game, 3-point lead is a big deal now to Differding. Pulls it down, is going to drive left hand. Gilbert to Sweet. Sweet. Brindley Differding puts it up, that's over the top, no good. Falls short. Rebound by Thorpe. Schmidt's on the far side. Little screen set up. Little pick and roll. That's batted away by Wertman. Wertman has Heckrell. And she's fouled, so she's ran into by Jackson. So 2 team fouls. They have subs going in for both teams. Klein in the game. Wrong with Deflifson for the Tornadoes. We have a timeout at the 4:38 mark. So there's a timeout called on the floor. 4:38 remaining in our fourth quarter. The Oaks Tornadoes grab a 3-point lead, 30-27. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We will step away for another word from our sponsors.
Loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, we're back here at liveevent.com. Tornadoes grab a 3-point lead in the fourth quarter. 4:38 remaining on the clock. Broncos with the inbound pass to Heckrell. Heckrell turned away. She goes down to the floor, so Heckrell down. Heckrell goes down hard to the floor. It looks like she twisted her ankle, and she will have to come out of the game. We have a foul by Wertman. Shot no good by Sitzler. So Heckrell out of the game. Goes to the floor hard. So Sitzler makes the second shot. Now a 4-point lead. Here's Differding. Differding gets it into Gilbert. Gilbert's going to go drive the lane, puts it up left hand off the glass, and good for Gilbert. Gilbert first 2 points of the second half, has 9 in the game. Broncos down by 2. Jackson in the near corner. Screen set up by Klein. Jackson with the jump shot, no good. That's batted out of bounds by Sweet. On the far side. Deflison inbound pass. Gets it inside. That's Quant, mishandles it. And a jump ball goes to the Broncos. The Broncos get away with one there. Deflison and Quant kind of tie themselves up over in that far corner. Broncos with the chance to tie it up. Down by 2, 29-31. Screen set up. Here's Wertman from 3. Lets it go, no good, and we have no shot. And a timeout called by Coach Barb Sweet, so the Broncos will retain possession. The timeout called before that shot. 3:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. Oaks with the 2-point lead. They're up 39-21 here at YourLiveEvent.com. We will step away for another word from our sponsors.
Wallach Johnson Insurance.
Hey, welcome back here at liveevent.com. The Oaks Tornadoes with the 2-point lead. They lead 31-29. We're at the 3:38 mark of our fourth quarter. Broncos ball. Timeout called by Coach Barb Sweet. The score at the end of the first quarter, 13-11, 22-18 going into the halftime. We're tied up at 24 at the end of the third quarter. So this is Sweet. Sweet's going to drive right-hand side, puts it up off the glass. That's short. No good. Rebound by the Tornadoes. 3:27 remaining. Broncos without any timeouts. Tornadoes with 3 timeouts remaining in the game. That's Sitzler. Drives the lane. That's put off the glass. No good. Rebound by Wertman. Wertman breaks through that defense by the Tornadoes. Gets it over. Here's Kaya Sweet. Bria Sweet from 3. That's off. No good. Wertman with the rebound. Puts it up off the glass. Rolls around. Tips it in for good. We're tied up again at 31. Here in the fourth quarter, 3:02 remaining. Wertman follows up that shot with the rebound and the 2. Broncos without timeouts. That's Sitzler. Drives the lane. Puts it up on the right-hand side. Good for 2. Sitzler with 7 points in the second half. That's off, no good. Good shot there by Sweet. Broncos are down by 2. Ball batted away, 2:28 remaining. In the fourth quarter, here's Wortman against Sitzler. Sitzler drives left-hand side. The Jackson, another timeout called, this time called by the Elks Tornadoes. They still have 2 remaining. The Broncos without timeouts in the fourth quarter. The Tornadoes are up by 2, and we will step away and take another word from our sponsors on yourliveevent.com.
Neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Welcome back here at yourliveevent.com. The Oaks Tornadoes with the 2-point lead at the 2:15 mark remaining of our fourth quarter. They lead the Lisbon Broncos 33-31 in this North Dakota Girls Basketball Division B versus Division A contest. The second half, Molly Sitzler for the Oaks Tornadoes kind of taking control and leading the way for the Oaks Tornadoes with 7 points in the second half, has 8 in the game. And also Jocelyn Quant with 6 points, has 8 in the game for the Oaks Tornadoes. Quant going 2 for 2 from the free throw line, helping out the cause in the second half. The Broncos with Bria Sweet with a 3-pointer. Gilbert, Heckrell, and Wertman all with a basket apiece. That's underneath the spin around and 2 points. The Tornadoes up by 4. So it goes to Thorpe. Thorpe with 6 in the game. Her first 2 points of this second half. Now 2 minutes remaining. That's the Brinley Differding. Drives the lane. She's fouled. She gets 2 shots from the line for Differding. Differding with 2 points in the game. It's her first trip to the free throw line. A 4-point lead for the Tornadoes. First shot rolls off the back of the rim and in for 2. So here's Differding. That second shot short, no good. Ball rolls around. Broncos are down by 3. 1:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's Sitzler is going to go to work baseline. Spins around and she's called for the travel. So Sitzler with the travel. Broncos with the ball. Turnover by the Tornadoes. Now here to Differding. Back to Sweet. Minute 42 remaining. Broncos looking for another big bucket. Here's Differding. Drives right-hand side. Puts it off the glass and good for 2 for Differding. Differding with 4 points. Went 2 for 2 from the line in the first quarter. That's stolen away by Heckrell. Broncos have a chance to take the lead. Heckrell left-hand side. Puts it off the glass. A little bit too much on it. So Heckrell back in the game after goes. That's a steal underneath and a foul or jump ball. That was a timeout by the Tornadoes just as Heckrell stole it away, put it back up. So we got a timeout by the Tornadoes. Tornadoes should have 1 timeout remaining in the quarter. 34-35. Tornadoes lead by 1 here on yourliveevent.com. We're a step away. Another word from our sponsors. Come back for the final minute 13 of our fourth quarter.
Into tax season, let's approach it with the same enthusiasm as your favorite sports teams. Olson Accounting dribbles through piles of paperwork and pins down deductions like a pro. They aim to come out on top and stick a refund. Tax season is about strategy and teamwork. Olson Accounting trains to be the best in class. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Your home for the division.
Hey, welcome back here after the timeout by the Oaks Tornadoes. They lead by 1. 35-34 over the Lisbon Broncos. Minute 13 remaining. Here's Sitzler down court. Pressure by the Broncos over to Schmitz. That's Jackson in the far corner. 23 seconds on the shot clock. She goes baseline, tiptoeing the line. That's batted around by Gilbert. Oaks retains possession. 56 seconds on the clock. They're just 56 ticks away, with the Oaks Tornadoes leading by 1, up 35-34. Schmitz with the ball. Looking underneath. Goes over to Thorpe, turns around, puts it in for 2 for Thorpe. Thorpe with 8 in the game. Here's Differding, gonna drive in, she's batted away. Now Sitzler, the heck roll. Here's Schmitz on the far side, 34 seconds remaining. Over to Sitzler to sweep with the foul. Send Sitzler to the floor, 29. Seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Oaks is up by 3 points. Sitzler, first shot, that's good for Sitzler. Now makes it a 2-basket game. Sitzler with the second shot. One also bounces off, no good. Rebound by Differding. Broncos quickly down court. Here's a Sweet. Sweet's going to pull it down. 24 seconds, goes baseline. Reverse layup off, no good. Pressured by the Broncos. Sitzler is going to try to run out the clock. Down to 12 seconds. Here's a foul. That's off the foot. Jackson goes to the line. 8.5 seconds remaining. There's Jackson for 2. Broncos are down by 4 points. Jackson, first shot, good. Icing on the cake. Second shot away, also good. Tornadoes up on the Broncos by 6 now. 3 seconds, another turnover by the Broncos. The final 3 seconds of the quarter. And that does it inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. The visiting Oaks Tornadoes win by 6. They take the game 40-34 over the Lisbon Broncos. Here in your North Dakota Class Division A-B basketball game tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. That's a win by the Oaks Tornadoes, 40-34 over the Lisbon Broncos. It's sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our cameraman tonight, Tristan Schwab. We will step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back and recap our game after a word from our sponsors.
In Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is YourLiveEvent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on YourLiveEvent.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
You're home for the...
Hey, welcome back. YourLiveEvent.com here for our postgame show. Wrap this up tonight from the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. The Oaks Tornadoes out of Division B, Region 1, District 1, defeat the Lisbon Broncos, Division A, Region 1, by a score of 40-34. Their score at the end of the first quarter, the Broncos led going into halftime. At the end of the first quarter, they were up 13-11. Going into half, it was the Broncos up 22-18. At the end of three, we were tied up at 24, and the Oaks Tornadoes pull away at the end of the fourth quarter. They win at 34-30 over the Lisbon Broncos. The Broncos in the scoring column. They're led in scoring by they're led in scoring by Taryn Gilbert with 9 points in the game. Gilbert had 7 in the first half, 2 in the second half. That was followed up by Kaya Sweet with 8. Sweet had 5 in the first half, 3 in the second half. Also in the scoring column was Kendra Differding with 4, 2 in the first, 2 in the second half. Kyra Heckrell with 5. She had 3 in the first half, 2 in the second half. Wright Wertman with 2 in the game. Bria Sweet with 3, had a 3-point bucket in the first quarter. And then Brinley Differding with 2 points in the game. So that rounds out the Broncos scoring for the game tonight. The Oaks Tornadoes led in scoring by Molly Sitzler. Sitzler with 9 points in the game. She had 8 points in the second half, and she was the difference maker in that second half for the Oaks Tornadoes. The other scorers, we have Lily Thorpe with 8 in the game for the Tornadoes. Quant with 8 points coming off the bench. Sunby with 2. Jackson with 4. and Brianna Schmitz with 7 points all in the first half of play. And the Lisbon Broncos from the free throw line, they were 6 of 7 from the free throw line. All our free throws in that first half of play didn't go to the free throw line in our second half, or at least I don't have them for any free throws in the second half. That's just unofficially. They had 13 total fouls in the game. The Oaks Tornadoes went unofficially 8 of 15 from the free throw line. And they were 2 of 5 in the first half. And they were whistled for 10 fouls total in the game tonight. And that difference with the Broncos lead going into halftime, 22-18. Broncos only able to muster 2 points in the third quarter. And the Oaks Tornadoes scored 6. And they were outscored in that second half of play, 22-12. The Tornadoes finally pulling away in the last minute and a half of the game. They won by 6 tonight, 34-40 over the Lisbon Broncos. You look at your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy from Enbridge, energy for life. Visit Enbridge.com for your career opportunities. Enbridge Energy player of the game. That goes out to Molly Sitzler of the Oaks Tornadoes. Sitzler finding a way, scored the first 4 points of that third quarter for either team. So she had that first 4 points probably all the way up until about 3 minutes remaining in that third quarter. And that helped put together that 22-12 run on the Lisbon Broncos in our second half of play. So Molly Sitzler scoring 9 points of the game, tied for the leading scorer. So Sitzler is your Enbridge Energy player of the game. RDK Enterprises precision play of the game coming off the bench. That goes out to Jocelyn Quant. Jocelyn Quant, your precision player of the game, coming off the bench. She went 2 for 2 from the free throw line, making some key baskets and working underneath for the Oaks Tornadoes. She picks up your RDK Enterprises precision play of the game from RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton. For your precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton. Visit call 701-636-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. They're here to help you with RDK Enterprises. That is your precision play of the game, going out to Jocelyn Quant of the Oaks Tornadoes. Quant also scoring 8 points in the game for their Tornadoes. Had 6 of those coming in the second half of play, coming off the bench. And that does it for a game tonight. Lisbon goes down to the Oaks Tornadoes. Division A-B matchup by a score of 40-34. Broncos on the season fall to 4-15 overall. The Oaks Tornadoes improved to 13-6 overall. Broncos hail out of Region 1A, and the Oaks Tornadoes out of Region 1B. So Oaks improves to 13-6. The Broncos fall to 4-15. The Broncos' next action is another home game. They're last of their 5 in a row here inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. They take on the Carrington Cardinals on Thursday, the 8th of February. The Oaks Tornadoes, done with the regular season matchups, they go into tournament action starting on the 9th, on this Friday, with the District 1 girls basketball tournament. That runs from the 9th to the 12th of February. And then that flows into the Region 1 girls basketball tournament the 19th to the 24th of February. As far as the Lisbon Broncos, their region tournament starts on the 19th of February. That runs to the 19th to the 24th as well. And that is held up at the Shields Center, the Sanford Health Athletic campus on the NDSU campus for the Division A Region 1 girls basketball, 19 to 24 February. The Broncos still with a couple more regular season games. They are here again at home on the 8th of February. Also on yourliveevent.com on Friday, we will have the girls East Region Wrestling individual wrestling tournament. Top 8 girls qualify for the state at each weight class. That is on Friday. And then Saturday we go back again for the boys tournament. And both of those are live. That is audio-only coverage on yourliveevent.com. So we have girls basketball here with the Lisbon Broncos versus the Carrington Cardinals. Then we travel up to Carrington for Friday and Saturday for the East Region Girls tournament on Friday and the East Region Boys Wrestling tournament on Saturday on yourliveevent.com. This is sports announcer guy Brent Dick along with our cameraman tonight, Tristan Schwab. We will sign off for the night. Everybody have safe travels, and we shall see you on Thursday here on yourliveevent.com.
Basketball tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.